Idiots.
Hey, listen. Whoever edited the video can admit to it right now, or I'm gonna go grab my other phone and I'm gonna go through the PayPal logs and figure out who you were, and then I'm going to ban you, unless you admit it. Who did it? Don't make me stand up. Who did it? I forgot about the tits. It was Emilio. Okay. No big deal. That happens. At least he didn't make me stand up. These things happen.
That's what they're calling them masked. I mean, they don't feel masked.
Nah, at the very end, the woman fucking peels her shirt off and whips her titties out.
Y'all, this right here is breakfast in a bite-sized handheld form factor. There's an egg in there. I didn't mention that. To be honest with you, I don't think I knew that. But there is an egg. You can see the yolk in there. So egg, cheese, bacon, and mashed potatoes. A little bit of a wild card there with that, but I ain't complaining at all. Y'all, this should be a good candidate to put some ketchup on.
What the?
Hate the greasy fingers, man. A little bit discombobulated. I didn't expect this to arrive so quickly at my door, so that's crazy. All right.
He's eating some kind of pies, some kind of pot pie kind of things.
Works well with ketchup. Not 100% necessary for me, personally. Even though the bacon isn't crispy and the best bacon I've ever had, it just eats like, it's comforting. It eats really well. With the egg on there, that's a combo. Yeah. I'm gonna go for the mushroom. It looks pretty much the same as the others, but again, I think I mentioned this one it's softer on the bottom. I'm guessing that's because of the creamy mushroom sauce that's inside. It doesn't feel too hot. This one should be safe.
Oh, geez, now it's hot in here.
Whoa. Yo. First time trying a mushroom pie. I think the only savory pies I've ever had.
Yeah, I'm a little sick.
Probably are like beef and I don't know. I can't remember exactly, but it's not something that I always go to. It's like a rare treat for me. It's a rare. If you like mushrooms, this one is filled with mushrooms and mushroom flavor. Probably some kind of cream of mushroom base with.
Seems like he's fucking high when he's eating this fucking
large
thing.
chunks of mushrooms in there.
Long COVID.
I detect some cheese.
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know, Exalted Champion. I turned the heater on yesterday, and then I started coughing, and then I had a fever and a headache.
Not gonna lie.
I don't know.
I don't usually just spring for straight up mushroom dishes. Like, I love mushrooms as a supplement.
One of our friends right now is
Pepperoni
experiencing
pizza.
long COVID.
Probably my favorite two-topping pizza combination out there. But I probably wouldn't want just a mushroom pizza. I'd go for a pepperoni pizza. Though.
Maybe someone installed the 5G extender.
Mushroom
It's probably
pasta,
microwaving my brain.
You know, throw me some chicken up in there. You know, put mushrooms on a burger. So this is probably the first time I've had a dish where the mushrooms are the star of the show.
You guys keep saying air filter, but I don't know what the fuck
I'll
you're
tell you
talking
what,
about.
It's really pulling through for me.
I don't think there is an air filter anywhere. the phone signal hasn't been strong, but something's been interacting with
absolutely
the
delicious and way
stream.
better than I thought it would be, to be honest with you. Wow, I will get that again soon. We keep going down the line here. This one should be the chicken. Again, looking the same, but a little bit
The
different.
online
So
advice show.
No idea.
Is there a filter inside my lungs? Thanks a lot, Emilio, for the $690.
So an addiction is a complex psychological, physiological process,
Gabor
but which
Mate.
manifests in any behavior that a person enjoys, finds relief in, and therefore craves in the short term,
Maple Story is
but
an
suffers
addiction.
negative consequences in the long term and doesn't give up despite the negative consequences.
Maple Story is
So
a classic
craving
addiction.
pleasure, relief in the short term, negative consequences in the long term, inability to give it up.
What's wrong with
notice I
left-handed
said nothing
people,
about
huh?
substances.
Nothing
I said
wrong
any
with
behavior.
left-handed
The devil.
So it could be related
I'm
to
left-handed.
cocaine, crystal meth, heroin, fentanyl,
too.
marijuana, nicotine, alcohol, whatever. Could also be sex, gambling, internet, relationships, shopping,
It's okay, Emilio.
eating,
There's
work,
nothing worse than when someone
extreme
requests something
sports,
anonymously
working out,
that ends up having like tits or a dick or
pornography,
something,
any number
and then I have to
of,
find out who it
human
was.
activities. So I said any behavior.
Yeah, if
Now,
someone admits to
the
it, then it's no
official
big deal.
definition of addiction, according to the American
At least I can figure out if they're
Society
doing it
for
on
Addiction
purpose.
Medicine, is that this is it's a primary
I don't
brain
think anyone's
disorder.
doing it on
It
purpose.
arises
I don't
in
think
the
you're
brain,
doing it on purpose.
largely due to genetic reasons. This is how
Sure,
they
it's
see
fine,
it.
it's no big
And I
deal.
say that's just not true. The other popular idea about addiction is that it's a choice that somebody makes, that people choose to be addicted, which is what the legal system is based on. Because if people are not choosing, what are we punishing them for? And although I think the medical definition is closer to the truth,
That's right, Sam.
I don't see it as it's a genetic disorder, and I don't see it as a primary brain disorder. So let me perhaps show you why, if that's okay. A human being has two fundamental needs, apart from the physical needs, in infancy, in childhood. One is for attachment. Now, attachment is the closeness and proximity with another human being for the sake of being looked after, or for the sake of looking after the other. Now, human beings, as
I need
mammals,
lean.
and even birds, are creatures of attachment. We have to connect and attach because otherwise we don't survive. If there's nobody that's motivated to take care of us, to attach to us that way, and we're not motivated to attach to others, we just can't survive. One interesting thing is that the endorphins, which are the body's internal opiate chemicals,
How do these people draw this shit
which
so
heroin
quickly?
and all the other opiates resemble, they help to facilitate attachment.
You think they're actually doing this on a whiteboard,
So
or
if
do
you
you think
take
this is
infant
edited?
mice
Like a
and you
fucking...
knock out their endorphin receptors so they don't have endorphin
Computer.
opiate activity in their brain, they won't cry for help and separate from their mothers, which would mean that they would die in the wild.
Oh, must be. The hand is just fucking floating.
And which goes back to what happens early in childhood when there's
Wait, is that
stress
hand actually
and
writing that
trauma.
stuff?
These endorphin systems don't develop.
No, it
And then when
didn't.
people do heroin, it feels like a warm, soft hug to them. They feel love and connection for the first time. That's why it's so powerful. But so we have this need for attachment, without which obviously the human infant, who's the most helpless, the most dependent, the least mature of any creature in the universe at birth, cannot survive without the attachment. And that attachment relationship, given that we have the longest period of development of any creature, well into adolescence.
I don't even know how it would
and-
pop
and
the covers
beyond.
up.
Attachment is not a negotiable need. But we have
I don't
another
even think I
need, which
could. The thing is all
authenticity.
like fucking one...
Now, authenticity,
I
auto
don't
to self,
even-
means being connected to ourselves. Just knowing what we
don't
feel
know,
and being
just
able to
start
act
kicking.
on it. So, that means our gut feelings. So, let's look at how human beings evolved. For hundreds of thousands of years, and for 100,000 years or so of this species existing on Earth, how did we live? We didn't live in cities and houses and so on. We lived out there in the wild until very recently.
It looks like
in
you might
human,
actually be drawing it.
existence. Now, just how long do you survive in the wild if you're not connected to your gut feelings? Not very long. If you start using your intellect instead of your gut feelings, you just don't survive. So that's a powerful survival need as well. So attachment is a survival need, authenticity is a survival need. But what happens if your authenticity threatens your attachment relationships? For example, as a 2-year-old, you get angry because you didn't get that cookie before dinner. But your parents can't handle anger because they grew up in homes when there was rageaholicism, and they're terrified at the very expression of anger. So they give you the message that good little kids don't get angry. The message you receive is not that good little kids don't get angry, but that angry little kids don't get loved. Because your parents are now sullen, they won't look at you, they talk to you in a harsh way, you're not getting loved. Not experiencing love at that moment. No. But you gotta stay attached. Guess what you're gonna suppress? The authenticity every time. And this is how we lose connection to ourselves and to our gut feelings. So that, strangely enough, that very dynamic, which is essential for human survival in a natural setting, not becomes a threat to our survival in this more modern setting, where to stay authentic is to threaten attachment. And so we give up our authenticity, and then we wonder who the hell we are, and whose life is this, and who's experiencing all this, and this life doesn't, and who am I really? And so that's where the reconnection has to happen. That's where the healing happens, is with that reconnection. But it's because of that conflict, that tragic conflict in childhood between authenticity and attachment that most of us face, that we lose ourselves
Dude,
and
this
lose
guy's on
connection to
stake.
our gut feelings. Now, this
Online
leads to the question of
Schmoll
trauma.
Hill rated my
because
stream with 2 views.
It's one thing to recognize that all this originates in childhood pain. It's quite another to transform that pain. And for that, we have to understand what trauma is. So people often think that trauma is what happens to you. So trauma is a divorce when you were small and your parents fighting. Trauma is your mother's depression. Trauma is your
That is an
father's
eye of Sauron.
alcoholism. Trauma is your parents' argumentation. Trauma is physical or sexual abuse or some loss. Those aren't the traumas. Those are traumatic. But the trauma is not what happens to you. The trauma is what happens inside you. And as a result of these traumatic events, what happens inside you is you get disconnected from your emotions, and you're disconnected from your body, and you have difficulty being in the present moment, and you develop a negative view of your world, and a negative view of yourself, and a defensive view of other people. And these perspectives keep showing up in your life in the present. So in other words, the addiction is not the primary problem. It's an attempt to solve a problem. And then the real question is, how did the problem arise?
My nephew and sister are watching Politics
In other
Resolution
words,
on my
this is where
TV.
my
I'm watching
theory is
Toad.
that it's always rooted in childhood trauma, and that the
More
addiction
fun
is
than
an
politics.
attempt to deal with the effects of childhood trauma, which it does temporarily, while it creates even more problems in the long term. And so the issue is not just to recognize what happened 10, 15, 30, however many years ago, but to actually recognize their manifestations in the present moment and to transcend them. And how do you do that? By reconnecting with yourself, by restoring the connection with your body primarily and with your emotions that you lost. And once you do, when you found these things again, then you have what we call recovery. Because what does it mean to recover something? It means to find it again. So what is it that people find when they recover? They find themselves. And the loss of self is the essence of trauma. So the real purpose of addiction treatment, mental health treatment, any kind of healing is reconnection.
The online advice show.
Thanks a lot, Invader Zib. $1,661. It was a good video. That guy should have. I don't know if he was. His voice sounds kind of familiar. What was that Duncan Trussell? What was that show called? The Midnight Gospel. It's a pretty good show on Netflix. I don't know if that guy was featured in it, but it sounds like he could have been. This reminded me of someone that reminded me of their show. I love Shark Tank. Ow.
We found the entrance to the underground communications of the Chernobyl power unit. First, we want to go there on boats.
Cool, let's bring
to
a
explore
boat.
it. and then dive to the lower floor in homemade scuba gear from the aquarium. Everything works, there is no water inside. Damn, he's completely immersed.
Zeus, watch out! Be careful!
I like Midnight Gospel, but not psychedelics. Crazy idea. I don't think you
Take
need
your seat and
psychedelics
let's
to
get
have a thought
started.
about something.
We're moving smoothly. The water
Is that the
so
fucking guy
big,
from that
the
Gopnik
boat
video?
needs to be leveled.
The tunnels go in different directions. Wow,
Jesus,
this is
these
some
guys are
kind of a
fucking
system.
insane.
We are in a labyrinth.
This is amazing. There is a huge underground labyrinth here.
We are in the right address. This is where we need. Wow, it's a cool maze.
There was no one here before us. Whoever we asked, no one knows what awaits us here.
How are we going to navigate?
He looks
Where are
like
we going?
Sloth
Right
from
or
the
left?
Goonies.
Let's go
Seriously?
straight to the end first. Let's find
Come
out
on,
what
man.
is there.
The current is already taking us.
Look over there.
How many years ago were these tunnels flooded?
For some time they wanted to restore this power plant and the water was pumped out and everything was in order here. Then at one point they were flooded around the beginning of the 90s. Nobody has entered these tunnels for 30 years. Also here it seems someone was there because they tried to cut the metal, but the floor below no one has been there at all.
Is there another floor below us?
Yes, there is another floor below us. This is the coolest thing. Zeus will check out what's on the bottom floor.
Wow, we came a long way already. Look, again it goes to the right and here to the left. Be careful, there is a metal. Well, the funny thing is that no one has a map of this place.
I want to see what's here. Well, there is another floor up here.
Do you at least roughly know which direction we need to go?
Somewhere over there, but it's not certain.
Alright, let's go this way.
Guys, how are we doing there at the back?
The boat seems to be deflating.
Find a place from its leaking. I will give you a tape to stick it over there.
Well, you also have a hole in the boat.
Where? Zeus, I will give you the tape. Can you stick it now? So here's the tape. Let's see
This
if it
is
helps.
fucking nuts, dude. Why would you ever do this?
Zeus, take it. Well, guys, we have a hole in the boat and it's under the water, but we took a special repair tape which is waterproof. Let's see if it helps us. It's not sticking under the water.
Yeah, dip the tape into the water first.
No, it's not. We need to dry the boat and then stick it.
Well, need to pump up the boat. You too. Keep an eye on the boat and just pump it.
Yeah,
if
this
you
is a
need it.
Russian cruise,
Well,
yeah.
attach it.
These guys paid 400
To
rubles
attach
for
it.
this fucking tour.
Just fix it at the back of the boat.
Okay, let's attach it over there. I can't believe there is another floor downstairs. I wonder what's there.
I really love that they just brought inflatable boats into this Russian lazy river.
I
It's
hope this
so
expedition
fucked
will
up,
end
dude.
normally for us because all the boats are punctured and we are all stressed.
The online advice show.
I'm very
Thanks
nervous,
a lot, Amelia,
but
for
I
the
think we'll find something
$1,800.
interesting
Really
in this
great
tunnel.
stuff.
Are you ready to drown if something goes
It's online
wrong?
advice show.
No. Can you connect the air pump so that I can pump up the boat?
Yes, come backwards with the nozzle side. Yes, the boat, it has deflated a bit. You're right. I'm plugging in.
I'm
Are you
plugging
ready to
in.
pump it up? Come on, do it.
I'm ready.
Carefully, the tube can
Operation
come out.
is green.
Everything looks good.
Activate.
Keep going.
Go. I am
I
plugging
didn't
in.
expect that there would be so many potting here. You can easily get lost. Look, the radiation will peel off my skin.
We're sailing under the reactor of the Chernobyl power plant.
What are we doing, huh?
Sailing under a
Right, are you
reactor.
alive?
It seems so. Catch the rope.
We got amazing sailors with us. There is something there.
I need to grab some water.
Guys, be careful because there are a lot of fittings underwater.
What's wrong, Buggy?
The guys are in panic. See what's going on.
It's time to get the chainsaw.
Yeah, the fittings are right on the course.
Look, there is a rod here that blocks our way.
Push it away.
What?
Try to push it.
It's quite firm. Was a depth. Maybe I'll get down. I'll check it with the paddle.
Just like at the beginning.
Is it enough for me to stand?
Yes, and you lift our boat a little. Look, there is a metal rod right in the center of the tunnel.
It's really hindering us. Now Zeus will try to push our boat through it.
Good that we took some chemical protection suit.
Zeus, can you lift the boat a little, but carefully?
Try to shake it or pull it out.
I can't.
Is it firmly placed?
Yes. Let me go and see what's there.
No need, there will be another turn. Whoa, there's a man painted on the wall.
A man?
Yes. Come on, try to lift it up a bit.
No, I can't.
Guys, you're first now.
Yes. What are you doing?
What's happening? We pierced the boat. Stop. Damn, the boat is pierced.
Accident. Accident, guys. I'll try to paste over the tape.
I don't think I have a fever. Well, I think I might have a small fever.
Why the hell did they hand it there?
It's
I don't
not
know.
bad though.
The boat is hissing.
It was
It's
worse
deflating.
yesterday night.
Our boat is fine.
Come on, stick it.
It doesn't stick at all. Do you know what I suggest?
Hold it with finger.
Let's change places with one of you. Someone will close it with a finger, and someone will sometimes pump up the boat.
Yeah, sounds good. Let me sit there alone. Is it deflating badly?
Yes.
Where? Try to cover it with finger.
My ass is already wet.
Oh, not
It's
much right
sinking.
now.
Hook it
Just a little
well to
bit on
this
the sick
boat.
side.
And keep pumping up. You have got a pump.
Where's the pump? Guys, it's going down. Are you holding with your finger?
Yes, and water, listen this. Don't panic, guys.
Friends, the Chernobyl zone doesn't give us the opportunity to properly explore these communications. We are cursed ones. We have already pierced 2 boats. We're only 10 minutes on the water and we have already pierced 2 boats.
Only 10 minutes?
Guys, please close the valve for us.
Did just open the valve. Look, the air comes out through these hoods.
Don't yell.
Listen, take it and pump at your boat. Look, there is an exit, and remember this place, we passed it.
Right to the center.
Who wants to get out of here?
No need to get down.
He won't get down, he fall. The exit here, of course, is huge. Everything will be fine, pump up the boat.
I don't want to die here.
Tell me, how is the expedition going and why are you behaving so emotionally?
Because our boat is punctured and my balls are already frozen. Understood?
Where's the water? Show me.
The
What do
boat
you
is
mean?
punctured
Here
and
we
my
have a
balls are
puncture.
frozen.
We need to pump up the boat.
There is no water in the boat, the bottom is dry. What are you thinking of?
You're sitting on a boat and I'm like, all good guys, the expedition is going well. We've already explored several tunnels, so let's continue.
Okay, whatever you say, let's continue. How to continue? There are only wires and there is no passage. Rather it is, but small. We have to turn around. The main part of the tunnel is there.
Where?
Oh, there.
We should go straight?
Look, there is a pack of electrodes. Do you think there were marauders or not?
Is this all groundwater?
Yes.
How does water
Yes.
react with radiation? Does it mask the radiation?
Yes, it does.
Is the radiation all at the bottom?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we are sailing across the pressurized doors. This is probably the exit to the stairs. There is the same entrance as we entered.
Just on the other side of the tunnel.
So are we going there?
Let's go to the main tunnel. There are a huge number of corridors under this reactor. We need to find the descent to the floor below. That is
That's
where
exactly
we'll
what it
test our
sounds like
scuba
under that
gears.
water.
In scuba gear, we'll go to the 4th power
If
unit.
Mr. Beast hit $1 million,
Across the part of the tunnel, which is completely fluted and
Mr.
will be
Yeast is
somewhere near the
infected.
fourth power
Ew,
unit.
gross.
Mr. Yeast, and he's a baker.
Guys, we have probably
Ooh,
noticed
cool.
that I began to use the new dosimeter spectrometer radio code 101 on a scintillation crystal.
The fuck
It's
did he
more than
just
20
say?
times faster than conventional dosimeter on the Gadget tubes. It is able to measure radiation at every point, even while running. You can record radioactive tracks on Google Maps. And the most amazing thing, it can identify types of radioactive elements.
That didn't.
The device works up to 20 days on one battery charge. Just put the radio code 101 in your pocket or bag and carry it with you at all the times. If you find yourself in an area with radiation, the
Whoa,
device
dude,
will
my
give
Amazon
a
package
vibration and a
delivered.
sound signal. The body of the
I'll
be right
transmitter
back.
has good
Yeah, dude, right now. I'll be right back, dude. I
It has a
gotta
good
see.
mobile app
This
for
is important.
smartphones and a program for the computer. I will attach a link to this device in the description. Is it ours?
Yes.
What is it?
It's from the flashlight.
You sunk my flashlight?
Take it.
What are you doing? Damn my flashlight. It's already barely shining.
At least it's working.
You are crazy.
Well, there are some hooks on the ceilings.
I think that it's better not to use such Intex boats for our future explorations.
I think we should take a tarpaulin for them.
Or completely inflate and cover them with tape. Here, look, another huge corridor. As I understand it, this is the main direction of the basement. Let's go there.
Be careful, make sure it doesn't get into your eyes.
There are pipes, don't bump your head. Another iron pieces lying here. And there are also some wires. Well, there is some kind of pot below. Our boat is again deflating and it seems Comrade is getting hysterical.
What can we do? He's like that.
He threw my flashlight, screams all the time. Well, there is something in the bottom.
What is it?
I don't know, but be careful, don't get stuck.
Well, there's a light ahead and it looks like we can now reach our black storks. There was an
Is that guy
unfinished
Comrade? I
passage.
feel like that guy is
This is
Comrade.
not just a passage, but the unfinished turbine hull of the 6-power unit. Carefully, guys.
He looks like a
Guys, we're
Comrade to me.
drowning.
You've been drawn for half an hour and still don't drown.
Wow, what's there?
I don't know what's there.
The
Well,
orc-looking
look, a
guy.
transformer,
Come on, man, he's not an
2017
orc.
Still it.
He's Comrade. He's our homie Comrade.
Comrade, why are you so nervous?
Oh,
Guys, why did you put a
Comrade.
psycho with me. You
Comrade.
who is trembling all over.
Comrade.
Shut up.
I'm going to cut your boat with a chainsaw and then for sure you'll drown.
There is a pipe and we're just passing on it.
I'm telling you there is a pipe.
Everything
This
is
is,
fine. we'll
they're
move
actually finding a
We're purposely
portal.
passing through it.
It goes directly to Saskatoon. There's a portal from Russia to Saskatoon.
it. What is it, sis? What are you doing?
I don't know. There are some anomalies. Wow, there's a dry area.
We have already been there, now we'll go out of here.
This is not the place.
No? Then where is the exit?
I don't know. Has anyone ever sailed under the reactor in a boat?
No, you saw that even our chemical protection suit was not taken away for a whole year. Where we left them, we found them there itself.
Well, I can't understand why the
fuck did he
current
just say?
carries us there. Are there some turbines or what?
Whoa, see how deep it's there.
Do you know the depth?
The step went down.
That is interesting that there is somewhat of a
Didn't come
current
here.
pulling them
This is
somewhere.
not our entrance.
I feel like it's a place
No,
you don't
it's
want
not
to
our
end up.
entrance.
There are traps like in computer games. Watch out, don't hit your head.
Jesus. Crazy,
Light
just
is
rusted
visible. We're
metal.
sailing somewhere, but where it's not clear at all.
We'll see.
Finally, we see some light.
There are taps over there.
Well, this means that we're going in the right direction. Look, everything is closed there with different kind of fitments.
Like in Stalin's tunnels.
What is this sound?
This used to be an
Comrade,
elementary
we want your
school.
boat to burst as soon as possible.
Are you sure we should go there?
Well, there is also a way out over there.
They clipped
Maybe
into
on
the
the
map.
contrary here. Let's see. Where have you seen the
They're
towns?
doing a real life
Let's
fucking
go there and
exploit.
check out. It seems to me that the storks were not here.
Can you check on the map where did we see the stocks? Maybe they are on the opposite side.
Finally, freedom.
I can't understand anything. We have sailed somewhere. There is a black stork flying. Look.
The boat started deflating.
See, this is the 4th power unit under the arch. We're very close. Now we'll go
Yeah.
to the area with
I mean,
the
it's-
black
it's been a
storks,
while,
because
like,
there
most of
we'll need
Chernobyl's
to make
pretty
a passage
okay,
with a
right?
chainsaw. The main thing
But
is
they're
that
fucking
no one
hanging out in a
hears the noise
reactor.
from the chainsaw.
Let's hope nobody hear us.
I don't fucking know.
Guys, now
I'd be
we're
more
going
worried
to
about
sample the
tetanus and
scuba
shit
here
than-
because it won't work out this week.
The fucking radiation.
We need to go lower.
Bring the boat upstairs. Let's do another.
How good it is to stand.
They're
on
gonna
a
sail it
hard floor.
again, everybody.
Look, I'm all wet and dirty after this boat ride.
Это жесть.
Here comes the homemade scuba suit.
Now we'll assemble our homemade scuba gear from an aquarium to dive into -6th floor.
We rode and looked around the basement and understood that this point is the most suitable one for us.
Right,
You
Comrade
see the
has the
steps go down
fucking.
one more floor.
Yeah.
We took this large
Fucking
aquarium from the
radiation
Soviet
man, or
time
whatever
made
it's
of
called.
heavy-duty thick tempered glass.
They're gonna glue a fishbowl to his fucking
Yes, it
head.
pumps well. Air will be supple through these tubes so that Zeus has something to breathe underwater.
Give me.
You don't need it in mouth.
Then we're in the ass.
These guys are fucking wild.
Zeus, are you ready to dive in?
Yes, but the water is cold and I'm afraid that I'll freeze there.
They're gonna send this guy in?
No, everything will be fine.
They're like, yeah, he's already
I hope
fucked
so
up.
too, I
Fucking
trust
send
you.
him to -6th floor.
Let's take the second pump from the boat right away and see if it fits or not.
I feel like this guy's getting the short end of the fucking stick here.
Damn, what's wrong with the pump? I don't know whether it's using or not. Well, we'll now check it.
Great system.
take your fucking
What are you going to
Rad-X,
do?
dude.
Fill the hose with air? Someone will pump air to Zeus in the diving suit like that.
Of course,
guy's
it's
name is
necessary,
Sus.
or else how can he breathe the air?
The guy's name
Well,
is
it sounds
fucking
an
sus.
insane idea.
That guy's fucking
Go instead of
geeking.
me. No. Alex, have you tried
That guy took
this
some World War
method
II
also?
fighter pills
No.
before they fucking hung out here.
So we got all the tape and fix this hose inside. If it's sticked in correctly, it may come off.
This is how oxygen will get to Zeus.
We have such a strong rope of 20 meters. Zeus, you won't
Strong
go further
20
than
meter
20
rope.
meters, will you?
I don't know, I thought to go at least a kilometer.
A weight will be
That
tied
guy
to
wore
this
his
rope, which
business
is needed to
clothes, business
compensate
casual.
for the flotation of the aquarium because there will be air in it.
I kind of got it. My mom taught me to knit this way. Not funny.
Great, now this needs to be fixed in a special way on the aquarium. It should be exactly
The
in the middle.
aquarium. Jesus Christ, man. They're using fucking Scotch tape for this? They're using packing tape.
Since the water is very cold, we need to make a right wetsuit out of stretch film.
They're gonna wrap this guy in saran wrap.
Scuba gear with a tape, suit out of stretch film. What an innovation.
That cannot be comfortable to wear.
Imagine if the police come in, they'll be like, what's going on here?
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's it, you're ready.
Is it okay that he'll walk barefoot through the radioactive ash?
No, there is nothing to worry. There will be a thick layer of stretch film on his feet so radiation won't penetrate.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'll wrap
Man.
my hands as well.
That's it, guys. Zeus is dressed up, touched the camera, and he is almost ready to dive in.
The main thing is that the costume fits me perfectly.
The camera's
Put on
taped
the
to his
helmet,
head.
attach a weight, start pumping air.
He's got a Sony action camera taped to
Send
his
Zeus
head.
under the water.
Who will pump the air?
There is no point in going down deep yet. With the camera attached, it's a bit difficult to put it on.
Carefully, carefully. Yes, everything is fine. So damn funny. I understand that his life depends on my pumping. Alex, the aquarium is fogged
It's so
up.
foggy.
Damn, what can we do? Speed the air and wipe it. Spit it well. Oh, well, you have to do everything for survival.
Well, everything is fine.
These are basement technologies.
When I say something, is it heard well?
Yes, we can hear you well.
Strongman Advice
Now turn
Show.
around, we'll take
It's
the
not
C
anonymous.
mode.
Go ahead, just fucking epoxy this fucking thing to
We're
his head.
attaching to weights of 10 kilos each, in total 20 kilos.
Oh cool, they weighted him down.
Pump it.
I'm already doing that.
Is it okay for you to breathe in it?
I feel a little hot.
Hot? Are you getting the air?
Yes.
Fine, go down slowly.
What to do with the loads?
Hold them until the aquarium is submerged. That's it, go to the floor below. How's the water? Not too cold?
We didn't think about measuring the radiation here.
Yeah, how much
Work
can a fucking
slowly and go
scuba suit
down.
really cost?
See guys, there are steps to -1 more flow.
Well, now to it, slow it down a bit.
Oh, ow! What I want to know is how the fuck is the water not going to get into the fucking bubble helmet?
As
The
soon
fish-
as
the
that
fish
curve
bowl is not
submerged,
sealed.
Release the weight.
Suits go very slowly. Take your time. Walk down slowly.
Bit of
Physics,
water
I
will
guess-
get in, don't worry.
I
it's
guess that's
normal.
true.
Great, everything works. It
Jesus
works. Come
Christ,
on, put the
man.
camera on him. Whoa!
You need to be very careful.
Jesus
Completely
fucking
immersed
Christ,
under the
man.
water.
Suits, be careful. You're doing well. Comrade, keep pumping up air.
Comrade.
The camera must be filming everything. It's waterproof and shoots really well under the water. It's so cool. It must be an amazing feeling underwater there. It can't be compared to anything. You just need to feel it.
While it's interesting state, I can't see anything.
The water is really cold, guys. Comrade, pump the air. His life depends on you.
Yeah, I'm pumping it. Nothing is visible there.
It's okay, come out. Hold my hand. Everything is fine. Take off your helmet.
Wait, let me get me one more try.
Lift the weights and take off your helmet. Lift both weights. Great, now take off your helmet. How do you feel? We'll just put it on the water.
I feel like I'm in another space. When you want to reach the wall, it seems that it's near, but in fact you can't reach it because it's very far away. You reach for it, but it's not there. You can't see anything around. The water is muddy. Do you feel cold? No, I feel fine. Everything okay? Yes, absolutely.
Well, I say that everything will be fine, so we can continue.
Just not enough weight to dive into the bottom.
Let's hand the weight on your belt.
There are some animals at the bottom.
Could you go deeper?
No, I can't.
Is it because of the less weight?
Yes.
Okay, let's hand the load
taking him a long
differently.
time to
Come
get
out
his
and
hands
warm
up
up
back.
meanwhile.
Seems there like you are in space. Absolutely nothing is clear. You just don't know what to do.
Could you see the extension of the tunnel?
The stairs go down and then to the side, but the water is muddy and you can't see anything.
I found an extra load
head
camera.
hurts.
Check it for radiation. The load is good in terms of weight. It seems to me that this is what we need. It's just greasing, so it's not radioactive. We'll hand it on your belt.
I can take in my hand.
Now it's better on the belt.
Little homie's looking like the hills have eyes. Come on, don't make fun of him, man.
There are so many things on this rector apart from the boat. Carefully. Take the camera.
Comrade has
Promotion is
feelings
going
too.
well.
Well, it's easier to sink down when you got the weights, right?
That's it. Pump the air. Keep pumping. What happened? Has water got in your helmet? Don't tilt your head forward. The water will not enter. Tilt your head back so that the water flows out. Help him remove the bowl.
Help him remove the
Damn,
bowl.
everything came off.
The scotch tape came off and the structure broke. So look, remove the top part from it and hold it underwater somewhere at 1 meter. If something goes wrong, then just throw it away.
Just keep it underwater for about a meter. Take it. That's it. Get down. Yes, like this, and then deeper under the water. Lower, down. Get it underwater. Deeper, deeper. Lift it above the water, shake it a little, and then again under the water. Lift it above the water, shake it, and put it under the water again. Well, look at this, guys.
It'd be nice to Comrade. He's risking his
Raise it
life
up.
to show us this
Raise it
shit.
above the water. This is insane. It was a fire show. Hope we won't get burned here.
Let's do it again.
Hold it under the water. Shit, look at it floats underwater. It's looking like a volcanic lava. There is a lot of smoke. Oh,
Yes, it's hell of a smoke.
so let's get out of there quickly.
It was insane, but spectacular.
Are you okay?
Yes.
The suit still keeps you warm. Can you imagine? Well, this is just a stretch film, and the water is ice cold, really very cold. The film protects from alpha radiations a little bit from beta.
The film protects from alpha radiation.
Well, surprisingly, it holds the temperature. Such a thin film, but it keeps you warm.
What's about the lower floor and the exit to the 4th block?
Nothing. Everything is turbid and nothing is visible.
Everything
Very
is
poor
turbid.
visibility. I went down almost 2 floors and couldn't see anything further.
The passage, but it's impossible
Ow.
to move along it.
I don't know. Maybe there are some very powerful flashlights that illuminate the water.
I know how we'll do it. We'll take the chainsaw and cut through the wood block. What do you think?
Yeah, we can do that.
Your chainsaw is still here from the last
Fucking
time we came
chainsaw?
here.
Yeah, we'll cut the walls.
So I suggest to take the chainsaw and keep
What the
going.
fuck,
There is
chainsaw?
still one entrance, but it is the most dangerous and we can be caught there. So we will see it next.
Yes, the most dangerous one.
To be continued. Jesus Christ. They're playing.
Выжжено были с тобою креосансием твоем. И сейчас рентген 140 бьет мне прям по мозгу вдвоем. Ой, 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 а там мирный
Looks like
не
they're called
бывает
Carosan or
никогда, никогда, а там всех.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Titties like you wanna me, calling me all the time, like Blondie. Check out my crazy behind, it's so fine all the time. What else is in the teachers or pictures, like sex on the beaches.
This is the song that they sing for Comrade when he returns to the village as a hero.
Stay in school 'cause it's the IUTNSIS. Stay in school 'cause it's the best. On my titties like you wanna me, calling me all the time, like Blondie. Check out my crazy behind, it's so fine all the time. What else is in the teachers or peaches, like sex on the beaches. But fuck the pain away. Fuck the pain away.
Ow, fuck.
Fuck the pain away. Fuck the pain away. I have.
There's nothing worse than the fucking cough and it hurts my head.
My first memory of sleep paralysis happened when I was 10 years old. I remember because it was the night my parents took me to see Shrek 2 for getting good grades on my report card.
Shrek 2?
It was an evening show, so we got home late, and my mom tucked me straight into bed. It was around 4 a.m. when I woke up. The light from my alarm clock told me that much. I couldn't feel anything, not my pajamas against my skin or the warmth of my head against the pillow. I could feel my arms and legs, but they felt heavy, as if a great weight was holding them down. I tried to call out, but I couldn't. My voice caught in my throat, my lips unable to move.
Is it
I
Shrek?
mustered a weak groan that sounded like a cross between a frog's croak and a zombie's moan, but that was it. I thought I was dead, that this was what death feels like. Being awake but unable to move or tell anyone. My mind wrestled with the idea of being placed in a coffin, unable to tell anyone I was still alive in here, unable to move or say anything as the lid closed and they put me in the ground, still alive. My fear subsided as I felt my heart thudding in my chest in response to my near panic attack. I also became aware of my breathing, which slowed as the fear subsided. I calmed a little, thinking it was just a dream.
Ow,
That was
fuck.
when I saw him for the first time, Mr. Brown Sticklegs. He huddled in the corner of the room by my closet. His two oversized red eyes glowed in the dark of my bedroom. His face was like a porcelain mask, white, expressionless, with no mouth or nose, only those two haunting red eyes. When he stood up, his body unfolded like origami until his head reached the ceiling. His neck bent, tilting forward as his true height was greater than the height of my room. His long black torso was covered in shimmering symbols that reflected red in the light of his glowing eyes. He stood on two spindly, thin legs that disappeared into the shadows of the room. He made no noise as he moved, seeming to glide as he hovered closer to my bed. His long, thin arms reached down to me as I moaned through paralyzed lips. I could not scream even though I very much wanted to. His fingers reaching through the darkness down to my face. Two pointed fingers touched against my eyelids, pushing them closed. I remember his fingertips feeling cool, but not cold. Even though the ends of his fingertips looked sharp, his touch was gentle.
Do not struggle, little one. Sleep, sleep.
His voice was so low I could feel it in my chest when he spoke. I did as instructed, convincing myself that it was indeed a dream, but even if it wasn't, the back of my eyelids were more reassuring than looking into those piercing red eyes in his vacant mask of a face. I closed my eyes, wanting it to be a dream, willing it to be a dream. I woke up the next morning, thankfully able to move, walk, and talk. I explained what I saw to my parents, who both agreed that it was a dream. My mom tried floating the idea that something from Shrek 2 scared me, but neither my dad or I bought it. For confirmation, Dad asked that I draw a picture of what I saw for them. As I was drawing, I ran out of black crayon and had to finish his legs with the next darkest color in the crayon box. "Hey there, Mr. Brown Sticklegs," my dad said as I handed him the drawing. "You leave my son alone now, you hear?" This is how my sleep paralysis demon ended up with the name Mr. Brown Sticklegs. Giving him a silly name helped take some of the edge off of going to bed the following night. My dad even did a sweep of the room, calling out for him. "Here, Mr. Brown Sticklegs," he said, whistling as if he were calling a dog. It made me giggle, and the whole episode felt more fun than scary. But once they tucked me in and turned off the light, I felt the dread creeping back in. Darkness hits harder when you expect to find something lurking in the shadows. I don't know how long I slept, but I eventually fell asleep. In the weeks following, I searched for Mr. Brown Sticklegs every night as I fell asleep. Even when I went to sleepovers, I would do a cursory check in case he tagged along to a friend's house. As time passed, my searches became less frequent. It was a couple months later.
How about sleep
the night
molasses
before
demon?
my
It's really
first day
slow.
of 5th grade, when I woke up to Mr. Brown's
True.
stick legs straddled over my bed, his empty plate of a face inches from my own. A scream stuck in my throat, coming out sounding like a gush of air releasing from a pool float.
Hush, child.
He said. His voice was deep. I didn't know how he spoke without a mouth, but I heard him nonetheless. I saw that he held a piece of paper in his thin fingers, crumpled on the edges and torn. He held it up to show me. On the page was a pink blob with blue dots for eyes and a droll red smile with stick lines for legs and arms. It was lying on a blue rectangle.
I found this picture you drew of me, so I drew a picture of you. Do you like it?
I tried nodding, but I couldn't move. I tried answering, but all that came out was the same dry croaking sound.
You ever hear music before?
Draw
I've heard music a couple times.
Fucking
I
wild,
so
man.
liked the first
Yeah,
one.
it's interesting, I
You
guess.
gave me pants. I look good in pants.
Again, I was unable to respond or move to give him an answer. He must have been able to read my intent, because he tucked the picture under my pillow before closing my eyes again. When I woke up the following morning, I bolted upright and tossed my pillow off the bed. My heart leapt into my throat when I found the picture. It wasn't a dream. He was real. I went to my desk and began drawing a picture for him, starting with his face and eyes, trying to capture as much
I missed a
detail as I could
video.
remember. I had
They missed a
forgotten
funny
all
video.
about the first day of
I hate
school
videos,
until my
man. I
mom
only like
opened the
audio.
door and found me still in my
Like
pajamas.
music?
Lex, your bus will
Big
be here in
music
less than an
head.
hour. Get dressed
This is
now.
audio.
Startling me as I was coloring in his eyes.
You can listen to the
I tucked my
squeaking.
picture into my school
It's torturing
backpack
my
and got
life.
dressed. I finished my drawing at recess that day, using my brand new
Whenever
Crayola
it comes to
64
Shrek
pack
2,
that
it
I
always
got with
turns
my
into a
back-to-school
Shrek sex
supplies.
story.
I gave him blue pants this time, figuring he'd like to see himself in jeans. I wrote his name.
You look like a cross
Mr. Brown
between
Stick
Shrek and
Legs,
It.
at the bottom of the
Shit.
picture and drew a smiley face next
Thanks,
to it,
man.
hoping he'd like his nickname. I flipped the paper over to write him a message on the back. I wanted to ask him questions, but didn't want to anger him since he visited me when I was at my most vulnerable. I wrote out my letter on a separate piece of paper
I
before
still have vanilla
copying it
18
over to the back
with a
of
tier
my
1 friendship
picture.
baggage for 2 months.
Mr. Brown Stick Legs. That's your name. My name is Lex. I am in the 5th grade. What's your name? How old are you? Do you go to school? Why do you visit my bedroom? Why can't I move when you visit?
Why do you visit my bedroom?
You look scary, but you also seem nice. I hope we can be friends. Love, Lex. P.S. I hope you like your blue pants. I added another smiley face at the end of the letter.
Facebook's
my
laying
final
off
emphasis
employees.
on wanting to be friends. I considered closing it with sincerely,
Hell
but
yeah,
I
brother,
figured
fire them
love
all.
was a better, friendlier choice.
It's just
I
Mark.
tucked the
He's the
picture
only
under
person
my
left.
pillow that night, now anxious to see him, rather than filled with dread of his reappearance. But, like the last time, he did not return the next day, or the day after. The days stretched into weeks, and every morning I found the picture tucked under my pillow from the night before. It wasn't until Thanksgiving break that I saw him again. My eyes opened as the morning sun poked through the blinds of my bedroom. His body didn't look any different in the light. In fact, his black skin seemed darker, absorbing the sun rays without giving anything back. His eyes seemed wider than before. If he had a mouth, I would have figured he was smiling. In his slender fingers was the picture I drew for him.
Hello, Lex. Thank you for the picture. I do look good in blue pants.
I wanted to smile, but, well, sleep paralysis. He flipped the picture over to the side with my letter.
I will answer your questions as best I can. I do not have a name, not one you could ever pronounce, but I am happy for you to call me Mr. Brown Sticklegs.
Mr.
As for
Brown
my
Sticklegs.
age, I exist outside of the construct of time. Therefore, I am ageless. I do not go to school, nor do I know what school is. How do I visit you? I visit to feed off the energy of your soul.
My breath quickened as a mute groan exited my teeth. I wanted to run, wanted to get away from him, but I was pinned down, unable to move. He sensed my uneasiness and tried to calm me by patting my forehead.
Let me explain. Have you been to the ocean? It appears vast, almost limitless as you stare out into the blue water, with no visible land on the other side.
In my mind, I was standing on a beach. I felt the salty ocean breeze against my face as I looked over the massive body of water. The waves crashed at my feet. I felt the rush of water over them, followed by the trickle of sand and pebbles as the water drew back.
Your soul is like an ocean, child. Vast, limitless, undefinable by words to your understanding. I take only a tiny sip, a single glass of water from a vast ocean. I am not one who could consume an entire ocean.
Dark clouds formed over the water as I stared at the white-capped waves. The clouds unleashed a heavy downpour, turning the horizon gray as rain fell from the sky over the ocean.
Just as the rain falls over the ocean, your soul can replenish itself by more than I could ever consume. Not even in 1,000 of your years. Does that make you feel better?
On the beach in my mind's vision, I nodded. In my bedroom, he nodded back to me.
Good. As for your last question, why you cannot move, we are meeting at a point outside of your time, where your world and mine touch. Your physical body cannot move here, but if you persist, you can learn to speak to me with your mind.
The online advice show.
Part 2 is a 27-minute bait video. Here's part 3.
Thanks a lot, Anonymous.
I want to know more of your world.
In my mind, I nodded again.
This knowledge is a gift, so we can understand one another more. I am not one who would hurt you.
He pressed his fingertips to my eyes again, closing them. In my mind's eye, I was still on the beach, but the sun was setting and no stars were visible through the rain. I drifted back to sleep to the sound of falling rain. The next morning, I asked my parents for a sketchbook and colored pencils. They tried to hold me off until Christmas, but since I spent most of my afternoons and weekends drawing pictures up in my room, Dad let me open one of my gifts a week early, a Strathmore sketchbook with 100 pages and a 50-pack crayon of Crayola-colored pencils.
Whoa.
I started by drawing the rest of my family, Mom, Dad, and my little brother Tommy, our cat Libby, and even though he had died, our dog Pancakes. Next,
Pancake.
I drew our house, and then our car,
Pancakes.
then my school. I kept drawing anything I could think of, trees, birds, insects, until my sketchbook was full. I used my allowance to purchase more books so I could keep drawing. I honed my craft,
This kid's got a fucking
doing
obsession.
my earlier drawings in greater detail. My thoughts, considering his wording. I am not one who could consume an entire ocean. I wanted to ask him if there were those who could, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to know such things. Mr. Brown Sticklegs didn't return until my freshman year of high school. To him, it wasn't like any time had passed. I read up on lucid dreaming in the time between visits so that when he returned, I would be better capable of talking to him. He held my book in his hands, flipping through my drawings, doting over the increased refinement of my drawing skills. I had filled a dozen sketchbooks and upgraded from Crayola to Prismacolor Premier pencils for my drawing. His biggest surprise was when, after he complimented my drawings, I spoke to him. "Thank you," I said, seeing the words in my mind as I spoke them aloud. If he had a surprised expression, his eyes showed it.
You have been very busy, child. Do you have any questions you would like to ask?
I hesitated, but finally formed the words in my mind. Are there creatures who can consume an entire ocean? He didn't respond right away, which made me think I had not asked properly. I asked him a second time. He put a finger to my lips as if to shush me.
There are those who can. They are known as the Dark Ones. They are capable of consuming entire souls, emptying them out, leaving them dry and barren. You should not fear them, but you should also not provoke them.
His eyes curved downward, as if concerned or afraid. What do they look like? I asked. In my mind, my visions were filled with images of great, terrible creatures, spiders taller than the Empire State Building on thin, spindly legs of shadow and smoke, tentacled monsters in the seas, lofting blue whales like they were toys, ripping them to shreds with their curved chitinous beaks, great, ghastly flying creatures that knocked over orchards and forests with the beat of their leathery wings.
I showed you only because you asked,
Mr. Brown Sticklegs said.
But it is best that we don't talk or think about them. Let them be.
I nodded in my mind. He leaned forward and pressed his plate-like face to my head, as if to kiss me on the forehead, which was odd since he didn't have a mouth. Then, as usual, he closed my eyes as I drifted back to sleep. My life took a downturn during the latter years of high school. My dad lost his job, and when the search for a new one dragged on, he turned to drinking to cope with his failure. He wasn't abusive, but he wasn't fun to be around either. In the months following, my parents would hush their arguing when I entered the room, greeting me with smiles as if nothing were wrong. That lasted until the day I came home from school to them fighting over a foreclosure notice from the bank.
Jeez, you know, some of you guys are fucking nuts, man.
From our home
We're gonna be for
in the
225
suburbs
hours.
to
Why
an
don't you guys just
apartment
fucking
on the other side of
relax,
town.
you know?
I internalized my feelings during that time. I withdrew from my friends and school activities besides the art club, the only one we could still afford. I saw my friends driving to school and hanging out while I rode the bus, too poor and too far out of the way to join in. My taste began to change as well. Out was the bubblegum pop I usually listened to, and instead I listened to Pierce the Veil, Speaking with Sirens, and Bring Me the Horizon. My clothes changed as well, more black t-shirts and pants. My mom called it my goth phase, not that she understood. My drawings became darker too. I moved from colored pencils to charcoal, drawing skulls and gothic-looking cemeteries as my passion for drawing animals and flowers waned. I also drew the dark ones in great detail, exactly how I remembered them in my mind's eye. Mr. Brown Sticklegs visited me again a month after we moved into the apartment.
You guys are fucking cringe. Shut the fuck up.
With blacklight posters and death metal bands than he did in my previous one.
That is fucking strange. Please do not lick the sweat off my forehead.
He stared at me as I lay
also, it's on my
in bed,
ears.
unable to move. He moved inches from my face as I heard his words in my mind.
Why are you sweating? Are you scared, you big scaredy cat?
Yes, I'm scared of the video.
You're scared, huh?
Of my drawings.
Yes.
You're scared. What are you gonna shit? What are you gonna shit your pants and fucking poop all over your cock? You fucking pussy.
I already did.
Huh? You gonna rub shit in your eyes and your hair? You fucking idiot. Huh? What are you gonna take your fucking pants off and shit everywhere because you're so scared and poop everywhere all over your body? Rub all over your body. You freak.
Dude, shut the heck up.
My life continued its spiraling path like a bottle rocket with a broken stick. My parents didn't talk outside of short conversations about which bills to pay and which ones to ignore.
Good question. Why is Dean always talking about poop?
Dad disappeared into a bottle, while Mom disappeared online to chat with a Facebook friend she knew from high school. The thing about rock bottom is that it's often a disguise for a trap door that drops you to an even lower depth than you thought possible. The first bottom came when my father died. Drove off the road into a gravel pit late at night with an empty bottle of bourbon in the passenger seat. I cried, but it felt hollow. I felt hollow.
He's a scat boy.
Even when Mom tried to hold me,
He's a scat boy.
Inside.
He's a beamer boy.
Not sadness, not guilt, not anything. I disappeared into my sketchbooks, drawing even darker, more disturbing images. Death, dismemberment, vividly accurate vivisections of the cute animals I used to enjoy drawing. My friends no longer talked to me, which was fine because I didn't want to talk to them anymore anyways. I found people to hang out with. Not friends, but people who could get me access to moments of chemically induced euphoria to forget about life for a while.
Drugs.
And just like that, the trapdoor opened, dropping me to a new rock bottom of addiction. One thing I had in common with my dad, but instead of falling into a bottle, I fell into a needle. I stole money from my mom's purse to feed my habits.
Jesus.
Not that she noticed. She was busy with her old Facebook friend who had moved from online acquaintance to nightly sleepover companion.
I think it's
when the
this
time
long.
came to begin my senior year, I didn't bother going back. I kept drawing, filling entire sketchbooks with the dark images that reflected my bleak outlook on life. The dark ones were prevalent subjects during this period of my life. I drew them feasting on humanity, raking flesh from bone in their jagged teeth behind lips of smoke.
I'm not American. I did
came
not
home
vote
one
today.
night to find my mom and her new male friend in the middle of a fight. It was different from her fights with Dad, more violent, more physical. When he raised his hand at me for trying to intervene, I decided it was time to bolt. I left home, hitching rides with anyone with a set of wheels I could manage to put up with for short periods of time. My preference leaned toward those with access to the chemical release I craved. The more I could numb, the more I could escape. I found certain drug combinations had similar effects.
Why didn't you open the window for him?
Where my mind's ability to control my body's actions became severed. In those moments of numb
Online advice show.
My last video for the night, I promise.
Hey, you can do whatever you want, man. If anyone has a problem with it, they're a fucking retard and they can shut the fuck up.
In the shadows like Mr. Brown's
I'm here for fucking 225 hours at least. I don't know why people are so fucking impatient.
For in those moments, I wanted nothing more than to be hollowed out and
You're still here?
A void so dark
I thought that shit was over.
Penetrated. When they didn't answer,
how much longer?
At least 225 hours.
He would
oh my god, it's like 3 more days. What the
Perhaps
fuck?
It was all just a drug-fueled
No, it's like
hallucination.
10 more days.
Overdosing
Holy
was never
shit.
my intention.
When does it
I was
end?
pushing too much.
I don't know, whenever
trying
the clock
to find
hits
the
0.
edge of the void after feeling so low.
When's that?
So very
I don't
low.
know. It's a good question.
Searching for that something extra to filter out the background noise.
I think I just popped my pussy.
I took it too far, giving myself a near
I think my
lethal
pussy just
dose.
fell apart.
At one moment, I was lying next to strangers on a stained mattress in an abandoned warehouse. Then came the initial rush of euphoric bliss, and then nothing. Whoever I was traveling with at the time dumped me on the curb in front of an ER, making me someone else's problem. This was my rock bottom moment, although at the time it felt more like freefall. I spent 3 weeks in a coma. I was aware of my surroundings and could hear the doctors and nurses as they checked my vitals and tended to my cleanliness and upkeep, but I couldn't move or sleep. At the end of my 3rd week in the ICU on an incubator, I looked up to find Mr. Brown's stick legs hovering over me, his round red eyes peering through the darkness.
What have you done to yourself, child?
His voice spoke inside my mind. In my mind, I was beside him, standing in the middle of a vast salt-flat desert. The ground was cracked and dry in a hexagonal pattern that stretched in all directions. This is your soul now. There is nothing left to drink. I heard the beep of my heart monitor back in my hospital room speed up as fear entered my mind. I called out to the Dark Ones. I asked for them to come. They emptied me out, emptied my soul.
No, child. You did this. You have not replenished, you have only consumed, and now nothing remains.
I dropped to my knees in the middle of the salt as I felt a rumbling deep inside the hollow pit of my stomach. I leaned forward onto my arms, but they were no longer my arms. They were pitch black and empty. I could feel them, but when I looked at them, they were empty voids of smoke and shadow. I stood up on my legs, but they were no longer my legs. The darkness swirled up my torso and down my arms. The emptiness inside me consumed my entire body until only my head remained.
How's it going, Jake?
What's happening to me? I heard a snap as my arms and legs split, forming 8 black, spindly, thin legs. I collapsed onto them, unable to support myself. Mr. Brown's stick legs glided down in front of my face, his eyes inches from my own.
As I told you,
pretty okay.
Child, only the Dark Ones
Still
have the ability to consume an entire ocean of a soul. That is your fate. That is what you will become.
Back in my room, my heart monitor crashed to a flat line. I felt the cold darkness swirl up my neck to my head as the void consumed me. All I felt was the cold consuming what was left of me. Help me, I uttered. Please. My physical body jolted from the electrical paddles, but I felt nothing. Only the cold darkness. A needle injected into my IV as they
Bill
recharged
Miller's
to no
upgraded
burst
my
of
stream with
electricity.
3 viewers.
Still,
How's
I
it going,
felt
Bill Miller?
nothing. Only cold, only darkness, only the vast emptiness of the void. Mr. Brown's stick legs tilted his head as he stared through his unblinking red eyes. He leaned forward, pressing his plate-like face to my forehead. I felt a vibration against my skin, followed by the tingling sensation of heat returning. The darkness receded back down my arms and legs. As he pulled back, the red in his eyes had diminished.
A gift for the boy who gave me pants.
A tear formed in my eye. It rolled down my cheek and fell onto the parched landscape below. Before I could say anything, an electric jolt coursed through my body, pulling me away from
a little on the sick side.
Back into my hospital room. The sinus rhythm of my heart monitor returned to normal. I felt the cool gel of the defibrillator paddles against my chest. I remember squeezing the hand of
I
one
do
of
like
the
pickled
attending nurses who
sausages.
smiled down at me. Look who's awake. I cried, but it was different than before. I felt the pain I had long been avoiding, but I felt something else as well. I felt grateful, and I felt a sense of hope I hadn't known in a long time. It was a long road back from the darkness, but the thing about the road to recovery is that, like a road, it leads to a destination. After years of listless drifting towards the void, having a destination was an important first step in finding self-love. I reconnected with my mother, who was struggling with her own form of the darkness. We leaned on one another, talking and going to therapy as we worked through the issues that drove us apart. After my release from the hospital, I moved back home with her. Her Facebook friend was long gone. I got my GED and used my many sketchbooks as a portfolio to get an apprenticeship at a tattoo parlor. I've been clean for 4 years now, and it feels good to smile again. Granted, I still prefer Pierce the Veil to anything from Katy Perry's catalog, and my tattoos and jewelry have more skulls than fluffy bunnies, but that's all on the surface. I no longer crave the darkness to consume me. I often think about the vision with Mr. Brown Sticklegs on the salt flats that night in the hospital. I've not seen him since that night, and I often wonder about the state of my soul since that day. Has it been replenished, or is it still the dried-up, barren wasteland that he took me to on that night? Last night, around 3 in the morning, I finally got my answer. I woke up with a heaviness on my chest, arms, and legs. At first, I felt the grips of fear grappling hold, much like the first time I experienced it. But then, in the dark corner of my room, I saw glowing red eyes staring back at me from the shadows. In spite of my sleep paralysis, I couldn't help but smile when I heard his voice call out to me.
Child, your soul tastes much better now.
What? I thought the kid became a fucking demon.
Кто не с нами, тот под нами. Свечки в храме розовыми. Сколько с нами поджигали во Вьетнаме с пацанами. Что с ебалом разорвали, мусора в метро искали. С хаты утром забирали.
He's not being safe with that pistol.
Пишет мне какой-то Вась. Что с твоим ебалом, мразь? Ты свое пойди подкрась. Петушиная ты масть. Хотя знаешь, что скажу? Долго злая не держу. Вами всеми дорожу. Хоть я трезвый, хоть жужжу. 30 лет метро, колбаса. 20 лет кино, колбаса. 46 прошло, колбаса. Слушай, хорошо, колбаса.
Sus is feeling good.
Мне все вдруг сошло. Пубертат, в жизни повезло. Пубертат, есть одно добро. Пубертат.
Дядя, принцип прост. Деньги делим поровну. Ты идешь коту под хвост, а я в другую сторону.
What the fuck is that? I fucking hate those target dogs.
Рота в бой, огонь, вода. В пасть летит кулак врага. Кровь из носа, изо рта.
Танцуй сюда, бегом, ага. Денег дай хуину на. Когда остановка? Никогда.
Резиновые палки сверкают мигалки.
Думал, ты все, тебя покосило. Ебало ксива.
Oculus founder invents VR headset that will actually kill you? What? VR headset that kills the user. Oculus founder claims to make VR headset that will actually kill you if you die in a game. Oh look, there's like 3 shotgun shell cartridges at the top. It's like one of those death fucking masks, like that Russian death helmet.
Боги зажигают волчье солнце в ночи.
I mean, it'd be cool, whatever. You know, if you want to play the death game, you can fucking play it.
We decided to dive under a nuclear reactor.
Oh, no.
Guys, this is hard. This is the most dangerous idea we've ever had.
Comrade, do it faster.
It's not too late to
They came
change
back
your
in the
mind.
winter? Oh, they have
Let's
an
get out of
actual
here.
suit now.
Do not do this.
No, we have to do it. I want to do it.
And then they will say that I am an accomplice in crime. Made a grave for Vlad.
Holy fuck, they have to break through the ice.
What did the divers say about this idea?
All the professional divers have told us it's suicide to dive here. Suicide.
Part 2 was a 30-minute
There he can catch
cliffhanger.
on the metal.
And there is radiation. In some places, the radiation can be so great that it can kill in a few minutes. Therefore, a dosimeter underwater is a must.
I don't feel cold.
Whoa.
I need a load.
Carefully, water will get behind the neck.
You can take the load on the belt like Seuss.
I hope I don't get cramps. Because we took the wrong shoes.
Tell me your YouTube password.
And from a crypto wallet?
If anything, I'll take the channel myself.
We will fight.
Vlad is taking a big risk. For damn YouTube, who pays some pennies. Taking risks for you, subscribers, so that you do not be greedy to like. Vlad is now losing heat. Now about 50 kilocalories of heat are released, which is equal to 183 joules per second. And your suit is summer.
Is this a U.S. Marine Corps suit?
Well, does it work?
Yes, great.
Tea saves us.
Yes, because it's very cold. It's frosty outside.
Not too high pressure.
Who can help me?
Christ.
Rinse with water.
What are you doing? No tea.
What to do?
Rinse this. Not on me.
What should I do?
There.
Well, let's check.
Well. Legend.
Legend.
Legend?
There is a sign legend.
Don't do it.
Why does it hiss? Is it okay?
It's cheap.
It's cheap.
No, the equipment is expensive and good.
It won't explode. Guys, shut up.
Everything is fine.
Imagine if it explodes underwater.
It won't explode.
I will pray for you.
There is a knife included.
Do you know why? If he gets caught on the
Do you know
road,
why?
he will cut it off. You
Jeez
definitely
Louise.
need a
I saw Anonymous for the
dosimeter. Because
fucking
last time Seuss dived
$6,000
and got a lot of radiation.
Error, there is no device.
Sasha, but it's not underwater.
Look.
And what is it?
I'm leaving.
Why am I still here, guys?
The indicators on it began to go off scale right away. Give me another dosimeter.
Okay.
Yes, it doesn't work right. I know why it doesn't work. It's because of the cold. I'll warm it up.
You're right, but we have one more dosimeter. Hope it will work.
Let's check this one.
I fixed this one.
This one doesn't work either.
The battery is dead.
I managed to warm this one up.
That's great, Camrad.
Now we need to securely protect the dosimeter. Look how the radiation level has risen.
A little more here.
No, there's an important detail here.
Great, he's got a mask on.
Yeah, he looks like a diver now.
Show on camera. You look like a fish with a mustache. Now you will have a nickname, Catfish. Diver named Catfish.
Now you'll have a nickname,
So,
Catfish.
now we will securely fix Vlad. Wait, now I'll attach the mount.
Yeah, cool. Attach it to that flimsy fucking strap.
You will be the first diver at this location.
Welcome to the creepiest place on Earth.
Like
Now I will untangle the rope. That is, when you go down, we have to pull the rope every 15 seconds.
Yeah.
If you don't pull back, we'll get you out right away.
Meanwhile, the device continues to work. We can even boil a kettle.
The device continues to work.
Are you ready?
They're exploring a Chernobyl
He went there.
reactor.
Check first. Do a test dive for the first time.
He's right. Don't go too deep. He went straight under the ice. Hold the rope.
Come back.
Hold the rope.
He went without instructions.
What is he doing? He went straight down. It's horrible.
How can we pull it out?
I'm worried about him.
I pull the rope, but he does not react.
Jesus, man, this is wild.
He swam out. I was so scared for him. Well, what is there? Does the equipment work?
Yes, everything works. The stairs go to the right. It leads down.
Great.
Yes, now I want to go further.
You're wasting air.
Why it happens?
Close it.
The online advice show.
Tanner Butcher
Is
rated my
something
stream
wrong?
with 2
Yes.
viewers.
How's it going, Tanner?
Don't waste your oxygen.
Shut off the air supply. I can't shut off. Oh, yay, I made it. You tightened this knob very hard. You shouldn't have done it.
It's good that it happened here and not underwater. In the depths, you would have it worse. The radiation level has risen.
How much?
162.
I'm wondering why this happened. Maybe he pressed the wrong button?
Vlad, are you worried?
The guy doesn't know how to
I think
operate
I
the
found
fucking
a bug.
equipment.
Exactly. Come on, I'll help you. I turned on the tap. It is completely open.
Fucking legend.
Did you do everything right? Oxygen can go badly because of this. Maybe you need to adjust the flow?
Guys, it's very important.
What is it?
It's especially for the winter.
You're right. And the other one?
It's a spare.
I'm afraid the rope might get caught on something.
Or a hook.
It was necessary to attach a carbine here so that you could unhook it.
Yeah. What's the sound?
I don't know.
Look how the glasses are fogged up.
He'll be diving again very soon. Why do you need this rope? Does anyone know?
Definitely not me.
And not me.
Well, okay, let it be. Would you like to hook it up right away?
Is all the equipment in order?
Does anyone
Yes,
know
it's
why he
okay.
needs the rope?
Well, I'll try
I
again.
don't fucking
Yes.
know.
Let me see. The air in the container will last another 40 minutes.
It is perfectly.
Then let him swim.
Camrad, don't pull. Just need to keep.
That's what I do.
He went underwater.
It scares.
Exactly.
It scares.
I'm shocked.
Guys, why did he go so far? Maybe not worth it. I'm afraid it might get stuck.
That's true. What the fuck happened to Cumro?
How do we get him out?
Wait a bit. It's okay for now. He is coming back. Is he going to go further?
He went on. Do you see it?
He is blinking.
Yes, red color. He says he moved on.
Jesus, man.
If it gets caught on a thread, it will be very bad. Does he see something?
Turn off.
Come on.
Again.
Yeah.
Wait, it doesn't work.
But the equipment is good.
Well, how is it?
I know the reason. You didn't let all the air out.
Where?
From the system.
No, it's not because of that.
What happened?
Better let the air out.
We already did that.
Not here. On another console.
It is better not to touch this remote now. It's frozen.
Yes, not yet.
See?
It does not work.
Give me a sec.
Let me warm it up with hot water.
Guys, please wait.
What?
I want to tell you what I have seen. Have you seen me or not?
Yes, we have seen everything. The light was red.
There is a staircase going down to the right.
Staircase?
Yeah, right. There is a secret passage there. It is very small. Looks like a square tunnel.
Is there a hermetic door there?
Yes, there is. This is what I wanted to tell you.
Can you try to
Sus
look
would be able to do it
inside?
in the saran wrap
Yes,
suit.
I will go there.
Oh my gosh, but safety is more important. If the oxygen is gone, then come back.
Take care of yourself. Look here. You can get hooked on something with this.
You are all covered in rust.
So it should be.
Oh, it's radioactive.
Oh my god.
Catfish, be careful.
Catfish.
Is your leg all right?
Yes.
Come on, get out of there quickly.
The radiation level is very high. 15,000? That's a lot.
15,000.
I am not kidding. 14,400 now. but I don't understand why.
Guys, I am ready for my next dive.
Do not rush. Are you sure you checked all your gear?
I have one last chance to dive so deep. This time, I want to get to the bottom. I'll swim under the stairs. This will be the most dangerous. Hope everything goes well.
Now you will be on the -6th floor. There is also -12 and -16.
He'll be at -12.
I do not know. Now I will turn right and swim down. I will dive into a small corridor. I'm ready.
Come on.
Okay.
Guys, but there is one important nuance. When I step into the water, I completely stop seeing anything. So I have to grope. By the way, guys, Sasha, I left my dugout for you. You know that I'm building a dugout?
Yes.
So, after watching this video, please visit my channel. But first, watch this video to the end and like it. No matter how many videos on YouTube I watch, I have never seen anything like it. Alright, let's go.
Wait, turn on the oxygen supply. Turn it on.
Ow, dude. Fuck.
Almost. Wait a bit.
Don't open too much. May burst. We don't need it.
Should I open to the end?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Holy moly.
He's moving on.
Yes, straight down. Look, even the light has changed. Now the lantern has become bright green.
He went on. The light was gone.
He went on.
Somewhere gurgles, I hear.
Somewhere
Wait,
gurgles.
what happened?
What's the matter?
What's up with him? Wait, something has surfaced. Need to get it out sooner. Oh my gosh.
Need to do something, urgently.
Where did you run?
Where is he?
He's on the other side. Wait, what happened?
Where is he, guys?
Vlad.
Thanks a lot,
Where
Anonymous,
is
for
he?
the fucking $9,000.
Oh no.
Where?
What will we
It's gonna
do?
be really nice and long media shares.
Let's break through the ice.
Is that it?
Dude, please tell me the next video is what happens after. I cannot end on a cliffhanger like that.
No, the next video. Actually, there are there's an hour-long video and then there's a 2-hour-long video.
There is a point.
After
is there
this.
A point to all this? Let's find a
So,
point.
you guys are gonna have to wait until tomorrow, I guess.
Is there a point to my act? I would say there is. I have to. The world is like a ride at an amusement park, and when you choose to go on it, you think it's real, because that's how powerful our minds are. And the ride goes up and down and round and round. It has thrills and chills, and it's very brightly colored, and it's very loud, and it's fun for a while. Some people have been on the ride for a long time, and they begin to question, is this real, or is this just a ride? And other people have remembered, and they come back to us, and they say, hey, don't worry, don't be afraid, ever, because this is just fun. And we kill those people. Shut him up. We have a lot invested in this ride. Shut him up. Look at my furrows of worry. Look at my big bank account and my family. Has to be real. It's just a ride. But we always kill those good guys who try and tell us that. You ever notice that? And let the demons run amok.
Batting cages are fun.
But it doesn't matter because it's just a ride. We can change it anytime we want. It's all only a choice. No effort, no work, no job, no savings of money. A choice right now between fear and love. The eyes of fear want you to put bigger locks on your door, buy guns, close yourself off. The eyes of love instead see all of us as one. Here's what we can do to change the world right now to a better ride. Take all that money we spend on weapons and defense each year and instead spend it feeding, clothing, and educating the poor of the world, which it would many times over, not one human being excluded, and we can explore space together.
Man, fuck space.
Both
Honestly.
inner and outer. Forever. In peace.
How about this? How about fuck space? How about Earth?
You're telling me all we had to do was stop buying all those bombs to make the world perfect? You're telling me the answer was sitting right?
So this is gonna go for an hour, and then there's 2 hours of bird watching. God of War been released? I've never played any God of War games. Played the first 10 minutes of the first one and hated it. I mean, wasn't like the very first one like a side-scrolling kind of game or something?
You're thinking Prince of Persia.
I could have sworn the first God of War was like a side-scroller kind of game. Booger is, she's in the cat house, yeah. She's chilling. Maple Story's pretty epic, man. Oh, fuck. I goofed it. PlayStation 2? Dude, have you ever heard of PlayStation 2?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool, huh? Not bad, hella Brittany. A little bit on the sick side, but I feel much more normal than this morning. Fever last night and was all fucking zoned out. I ain't been vaping.
Online advice show.
Surprise.
Thanks a lot, Emilio, for the $333. It's gonna be a while until that video plays. Just so you guys know. Oh, I see. Favorite character on Maple Story? I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. It's hard. You basically have to play everything to what am I trying to say? To build your legion. So whatever's easy. I like playing easy stuff, not the really difficult, like annoying, fucking like hard. was so much fun on the Orbis boat. I don't even know if you can find those anymore. Is that even a thing? I don't even think it's a thing anymore. No shot, right? Yeah, they probably did take it out. I don't even think the boat lasts like 10 minutes anymore. I think it's instant now. Favorite movie? Man, I hate that question. It's too hard to figure out. Yeah, see, like, the boat only takes 30 seconds now. There's no fucking Balrogs anymore. Nicolas Cage. All Nicolas Cage. Every Nicolas Cage movie is the best one. How many Toad you got? Toad 1 to Toad 10? Yeah, there's quite a few. There's quite a few Toads. Dude, you know what I always say?
You always say it.
Stupid.
Keep it simple, stupid. 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 Stupid.
Hey, stupid. Why you so stupid? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's such a fucking Jimmy thing to say.
Jimmy's always like, delicious shit.
Nom. I like it. I like poo. I like poo. I like poo. I like poo.
He has a sickness.
Jimmy's always like eating poo, like poo with his like.
Remember when we had to strain the poop out of his hair because he got it so knotted up?
I remember Jimmy was like driving the car and he was like, "Oh my god, like my hands and my hair are covered in poo." And we're like, "Dude, how'd you do that?" Like we looked away for 2 seconds.
For a second.
Yeah.
Fucking shit everywhere.
He's covered in poo.
Steering wheel, dashboard covered in shit, handprints.
He's like, "Dude, somebody get a napkin." It's like, Jimmy, why can't you just say things right?
Why can't you just be a regular fucking person, dude?
Somebody get a napkin, guys.
Why is everything like this with you?
Hey, can you hand me that napkin, buddy? You know what I mean?
And he reaches his hand out and pats you on the shoulder, and there's a fucking feces fucking handprint.
Of poo. Did they bring back totems? No, but you know, I just accepted the abuse. I was just all like, sure.
Oh, wow.
You know what Dune really likes? Clam chowder.
With poop in it.
What?
He likes clam chowder with poop in it.
Oh, with poop in it. Got him. You like that, Dune? You like poop in your chowder?
No.
Pooper? I don't think I had COVID. Well, I mean, I never got a test. I don't think it was COVID, though.
It was HIV.
It was probably HIV.
Back.
It's no big deal, guys. It's just a little bit of HIV. It happens every year. Oh. Soup Plantation, that place has great soup. I would hope a place called Soup Plantation had good soup. They went bankrupt? Damn, man. Shit happens, you know.
I'm gonna go clean out my refrigerator.
Okay. I need to probably do something similar. You know what I've got in my fridge? I've got V8 in my fridge. the spacebar, Pooh. Hello, your computer has virus? Thanks for sneezing all over my shit, Bug. Really, really, really appreciate it. Is this going to be one of those scenarios where you bite my hand because I'm using the keyboard that you're sitting in front of? Because I swear to God, if you bite my hand, I'll fucking rock your shit, Booger. I am nice to Booger. I saved her from death. She would be dead. She would be dead if it wasn't for me. Okay? She would be fucking dead ass if it wasn't for me. Isn't just millions, it's billions. Billions, Jesse. Billions. Missing out on billions. About 50 lines of numbers and not one hit. Fuck. Those standard style lotteries or whatever, those are like, I don't know, it's just like, it's like insanity. Yeah, run off, Booger. You lost the hair tie, idiot. You are a fucking dumbass cat. She is so fucking stupid. She doesn't need hair ties, she just plays with them. Being cold is annoying, dude. checking your lottery numbers, man. Somebody already won. Well, Emo, you might have something, but it's probably not going to be a big whiner. Type racer with us? I don't like. I'm not good at type racer, man. I'm not good at that kind of shit. Dividend. Hey, fellas. Nice. Let's freaking proceed. $17 dividend of Cracker Barrel, fellas. Fuck Dune. Fuck Dune. Be fucking rich if I put all my money in Cracker Barrel. Fuck Dune. Let's fucking go, Cracker Barrel. achieves true enlightenment. Bob Barker dies this year. Interesting. Any, wait, what? Isn't Bob Barker already dead? ray gun. There's a 2-hour cat bird TV video.
Online advice show.
I saw Chocho sauce. You want your life or your jewels, the rules. RuneScape falconry. Oh, fuck my head. Smoothie would be cool. Is pumpkin pie good? Dune? You have any thoughts?
What?
Is pumpkin pie good?
I don't think I've had pumpkin pie before. I can't really remember.
Really?
I don't know. I just don't remember a specific time where I had pumpkin pie.
You don't remember having pumpkin pie? You some sort of anti pie guy, or?
No, I remember having apple pie a few times.
Great leader, have you taken any Tylenol today? It will help keep down temp and help with the pain. Also, sweet potato pie is better.
Thanks a lot, Uncle Grubs, for the $1,000. Yeah, I have. I've had plenty of Tylenol. I think I had 2 of these before I take a nap, and then I had one when I woke up. I'll have. How many can you have in a day?
30, 40, I think.
I think like candy. You just eat the whole bottle. I think I can have 2 more when I go to bed, maybe. Do not take more than 8 in 24 hours. I'll probably take 2 more when I go to bed. Thanks a lot for the $1,000. Oh, the video stopped. This is 2 hours of cat TV. Let's see if I can. A lot of stuff on the screen. Oh great, I died. That's right. Chirp, chirp. I don't think I've ever had a sweet potato pie either. I have a feeling I'd probably like it though. I mean, who doesn't like pie? I guess Dune. I guess Dune doesn't like pie.
Never said that.
Well, I mean, if you can't even remember like a pumpkin pie or whatever, just like, you know, it just sort of makes it seem like you're not really like a pie kind of guy.
I mean, if you can't remember a sweet potato pie, if you've never even had one, I mean, how committed are you really to pie?
That's an American
Sounds like
thing.
you're a poser.
It's an American thing. Haven't had access.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
you've been to America before.
What about a Marionberry
Didn't even
pie?
care.
Ever had that? That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
You're muted.
You know, can't even remember what a pumpkin pie is like. Ow, my fucking brain. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. I had one's moon pie manga. A moon pie? Aren't those a Little Debbie product? You know, chocolate. Yeah, chocolate pudding pie is pretty fucking good. Those are pretty fucking good.
Online advice. Meditation Master 420 raided my stream with 6 viewers.
Really appreciate Meditation Master. You just missed the 1 hour of meditation video, ironically. Cool, 39% of a level for that potion. That's not bad. A level and a half away from 250. Alright, now I've officially done all the daily requirements. We cannot replay the last video. We got this one for an additional 2 hours, I believe. Oh, where's my mouse? Tale of Two Wastelands? This game should show me where my cursor is now. This feels fucked up. I have the need for tweed. This game is fucked up. There's no cursor. How am I supposed to play this shit without a fucking cursor? I know, I'm trying to get the game to actually work before I put it on the screen. Still no cursor. Why is there no cursor? Is there not supposed to be one? Got a lot of different stuff going on here. Well, that's working. There's no fucking cursor.
Maybe it's an attitude problem.
I can see the cursor on OBS, but I can't see the cursor in the game? Have a good evening, Hella Brittany. If Gallagher came out and fucking smashed a bird with a mallet, I'd be really cheesed off. For I've held a mallet before. Good job, Burden. This shit's all in the way. Fuck my ass. Is that too small? Or is that unintelligible? I can't tell in the preview if that's like hella small or not.
Online advice show.
Meditation Master 420 just subscribed.
There's not Meditation Master. I don't know why that didn't just pop up. Oh, fuck off. Fucking Giphy. Are you serious?
Nice knockoff.
What?
It's not even the regular Matrix thing.
How do I get the regular one?
I don't know, but that's a knockoff, man.
Is that a knockoff?
Yeah, it is.
What do you mean a knockoff?
I think the regular Matrix one is only Kanakana on it.
don't need to make me feel self-conscious about my Matrix gifts. Oh, I can see the cursor now. You say I'm in every time you hack something? Sure. I can't remember how to play this game. Activated. This will be your primary interface for navigating and interacting with nodes. The command can be run by typing it out and pressing enter. Computer security system and open ports can be analyzed by using the probe command or nmap command. Run the port hack program. We're hacking into the SHH server, dude. Watch out, dude. I'm into your porn. No results. Navigate to the bin folder. Config.txt. Oh, shit. I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, how do I go back?
Whatever, man. I'm going to bed.
What do you mean?
What do you mean what I mean?
What do you mean?
Yet gun.
You just woke up.
No. Good night.
Okay. We've got new mail. A Tuesday night Dune for real. Ba 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 ba. Hacknet OS next to your own node. Then find and delete securitytracer.exe. Reply to his email. Penis. Great, that should keep you safe for now, at least from your own computer. Before we start, you're going to need a few things. Port hack alone isn't going to cut it on most modern computers you'll find, not ones with anything worth looking at anyway. Start by checking out a friend of mine who goes by Viper. This is Viper's home. I'm in, dude. You were the administrator of this system. That's pretty dope. Don't mind me as I download his files. What the fuck is that? Hello? Hello? I think the audio just got fried for a second. Oh, I feel sick. I think this is too intense for me right now. Too much typing. Too many numbers and letters and words. I found your IP address online. Found it on Google. What am I doing here? Just breaking in? How do I go back? Oh. This is Hacknet. Dope game. The spiritual successor to a game called Uplink from many moons ago. Ask for a favor, be a little sloppy. Logs on the give you other which weren't mine. There were files in here they didn't want. Some of these are kind of funny to read. I remember reading a lot of them when I played the game for the first time. You want to brick his PC? Let's just delete everything. Playing Hacknet.
Are you getting Walt Jr.'s IP right now?
Brick P. Anderson's PC. If you see this, you've done well. Don't think is that too much to hope for. Group because my entropy is accepting members. I'll be able to teach you more when you're ready. I'll contact you again. As for getting into entropy, I'll need to bypass a proxy server, a few shells using the command shell. Running on computers, you've already got admin access. You should be able to overload it. Oh, I don't have where? What did he say to do? Oh, proxy server, right, okay. Right. Oh, there we go. I'm in. Before we'll be allowed to officially join the group. A tabloid news server has recently taken a negative stance towards entropy. We'd like to temporarily disable the operation. Server's message board. If you can leave the non-entropy related articles and the rest of the server intact, we not much needlessly destructive. Oh. The music doesn't feel too loud. Had to woke up and had to poop. Not bad, Balthazar. Oh, alright. Did that work? How did I fuck up? What do they want me to delete? They don't want to be destructive. Delete all the fucking articles? Fuck me, man. Is this some sort of trick? There's nothing left to delete other than the whole fucking... Alright, just delete it all. Fuck you. They specifically said not to fucking just... I wish Kimbo Slice were alive. Is LS-A. Well, the game would have told me about that. I don't think I've ever, other than the game ever asks you to do that. Oh god, I'm tired. Delete your save file. This guy's paying a hacking team to break into a fucking into a game so we can reset his save file. What? Oh, yeah. Looking for a stolen mail list. PP marketing. Does that work? Does it click this every time? Oh shit. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, right. I should have gotten another proxy. I should have had more shells. They're gonna trace my ass. Oh shit, am I doing that twice? Oh shit. I don't know what he's doing. He's fucking... I don't know, he's probably chilling, having a good time or something, who knows. I'm so fucking zonked. This game is fun, but it's too much for me right now. I'm not powerful enough. Yeah, I ate some soup from this Chinese place earlier when I woke up. I'm not particularly hungry. I just want to disappear. I got some more soup coming from the grocery store tomorrow. It's 1:45 and only one of my boys are asleep. That's unfortunate. I think I ate some peanut butter pretzels in the V8 earlier. I don't know what to do. Oh, yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon would be fun. Ugh. Hearthstone. Man, fuck Hearthstone. The video is lagging behind audio. What, for the fucking webcam? I don't know. Ship Graveyard Simulator. Oh, you know what? I don't think Fail Gank Wilson is here. Oh my god, $22 fucking dollars. Oh, from the same makers of Ship Graveyard Simulator. Well, I mean, the bundle's 30% off. How can you say no? $4 British Columbian tax on Steam. You have to pay tax on fucking Steam games now? You know, you're gonna have to commit to either getting rid of this dog or keeping it. Train simulator bitch, motherfucker, what you know? Train simulator bitch, watch the train go. No, these birds are a 2-hour media share video. Food truck simulator.
Ooh.
It's got mixed reviews. People don't really like it.
It's a simulator. Of course it's gonna have mixed reviews. It's like the same game.
Oh, cool spider tattoo. Congratulations, you are now the owner of Dust Bowl gas station. Whoa, cool attic house. Oh, sensitivity's too high. Why the fuck would anyone ever want motion blur? Pete, this is the world's smallest pizza box. What is this, pizza for a toddler? I'm just gonna hurl shit around my house. Bag of garbage? Yep. Where does garbage belong? On the bed. Put all the garbage on the bed. Bucket? Fuck it. Am I right, guys? Put all the garbage on the bed so we can get a good night's sleep here. Put this lantern on the bed so it burns. Pizza box on the bed. Crate, you know, on the bed. Piece of fucking shipping pallet on the bed. Bucket on the bed. Floating hammer. Put that on the bed. Take this cup. Put this cup on the nightstand. More, seriously, more flippin' garbage. For fuck's sake, you know. We gotta do everything around here. Whoa, is this power? Whoa! You can really hurl shit. Space garbage. Fuck it, let's just hurl all the shit out the window. See ya. Then send that pallet out there. Amazon package. Don't need that anymore. Rock that garbage out to space. If it's not on my property, it's not my fucking problem. It's the city's problem. I don't think you can start any fires. Hammer. Just go ahead and hurl this fucking hammer into space. Yep. No, not the chair though. Okay. Maybe the chair goes too. Oh, Mr. Fuzzy! Look at all my teddies. Good thing I brought my teddies with me to the gas station. Beat up old car. No smoking, stop motor. Gassing her up. Hurl these planks. Okay, I'm supposed to go in there, I guess. Seriously? Bunch of fucking dump bees in here. Oh, I guess that's what the garbage bin is for. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, okay. Nice. Fuck. How do I reorient the... How do I rotate it? I don't have a good line of sight here. A plane. Okay. Oh, I feel like fucking garbage. Oh, my fucking head's killing me. Follow the high voltage cable. Find a way to turn on the electricity. Oh, jeez. Wow. You are not Dr. Steve Brule. Either way, I thought about postponing this anyway in the morning because I felt so fucking bad. But the Chinese soup really helped a lot. What the fuck do they put in that shit, man? You know what I mean? I wish I had a little Chinese guy living in my house, just so he could like make me soup and stuff. Yeah, the antidote, yeah. There's fucking... I don't know, man. Weed Shop Simulator? Nah. I didn't get out of the shitty first building. The game's a little on the janky side, somewhat. It is fun, though, but... It's one of those things where now if I tried to play it again, I'd have no idea what I'm doing. And then I'd have to restart, and then I'd have to play for like fucking another like day and a half to even remember what was going on. Tweet, 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 tweet. Jesus. Still $35, $37 left worth of birds. Cat TV. I mean, if I was a cat, I'd be having a pretty good time. Oh. Feels like my fucking head's about to fucking explode sometimes. Yeah. I don't know how to add people to the... I don't know how to give people dashboard access, though. Oh fuck, did I just fuck everything up by opening up the media share page? Oh fuck, it did fuck everything up. Oh fuck. There we go. I am thinking about you right now. That's pretty cool. Are they good thoughts? I don't know how to add someone to I don't know how to give someone dashboard access. I don't even know what that means. There's no way I have to like let you log into Stream Elements, right? Moist Fungus would know, I assume. What happens if I do this? Oh. Whoa, the electricity is turning back on. Don't be ridiculous. No. Oh,
congratulations on your purchase and investment, little nephew. It has been a while since you've heard my voice now, hasn't it? Yes, I'm a busy person. But luck would have it that the land you've purchased once belonged to my father. Since you are not only a potential business partner, but family no less, I'll do my best to help you. I will send you emails on a regular basis providing you with information on how to handle each part of the business. Do make sure to pay attention. Well, I must head off now.
Speedrunning sleep. Mix diphenhydramine with melatonin. Thanks, fucking Uncle Kraka. What the fuck?
Lactar heroin and alcohol.
Time. Fuck. Zelbutrin is not going to help you sleep. It's going to give you night terrors. 10 games of pinball and a nice penial massage. Whatever happened to your chastity, Janice? Whatever happened to that, man? Everyone's willing to throw everything away for a little bit of penis massage. A pineal gland. Oh, the brain stem. Oh, alright.
You wouldn't fuck
Nope, not penis, dog.
pocket pussy pinball machine? What would that be? Pussy pinball machine? Pocket pussy pinball machine?
The moderation is enabled at the top. The request should go into the approval section.
Oh, did you guys set out the media share so you could skip it and shit?
Great, I clicked the fucking thing again, now it's fucking kiboshed. That might work if you're 100% perverted. I don't know why I bought this piece of shit fucking game. What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm gonna have to request a fucking refund. How do you fucking request a refund again?
You gotta go to like properties or some shit.
Ow, my fucking brain. Purchase history. That was, okay, you gotta do it all individually. I'd like a refund. I'd like a refund. My issue isn't listed. Game run bad. Has HARP instigated early snowstorms to prevent you from drinking? That's entirely possible. I mean, November's not particularly early for this place, I don't think. Let's check out some historical weather data. Historical first day of snow, Saskatoon. My computer started lagging when I typed that into the URL bar, guys. As soon as I started looking into why weather happens, my computer starts lagging. The first snowfall of winter for Saskatoon usually arrives in October or November, but can show up as early as September. The season's last snowfall typically happens in April, although in some years it lands as late as in May. It sounds about correct. This is an interesting Google question. It says, when was the first time snow? Question mark. I just saw a laser beam on your forehead. Yeah, you know, it's a fucking data weather analyst for HARP, phase shifting into my reality to end all of my, you know, all of my probing. When was first snow? What was the first time snow? What do you guys just think about that for a minute? What was the first time snow? Let's just think about that. 5 seconds out of sync. Oh, maybe the computer's fucking borked. Yeah, sure, I'll restart it. I'll be back in a minute.